Hey y'all, I'm Jamie from Dig It Homestead. If you're new here, thanks for joining. If you're not, thanks for coming back. And it's February, but let's do a quick little plant slash garden tour because things are growing still. And I'm gonna take off this frost fabric because fingers crossed we won't need it anymore, but I'll still keep it ready just in case we do. And I'll get right back to you. I might fuss about y'all a lot, but we sure do like y'all. We need to do a little pre-spring tidy up reset for you guys. I don't know what y'all been doing in here all winter, but y'all been messy. Don't talk to me like that. I see you hiding back there, Penguin. Penguin and Brownie hiding back there. Leo, you gonna protect them? So yeah, we're gonna have to get some things reset, but let me show you the lovely basket of eggs they produce. Y'all, isn't that just the prettiest basket of eggs? We have green ones and blue ones and light brown ones and dark brown ones and white ones. Just the absolute prettiest basket of eggs. So we do love our chickens. Don't take my complaining as I don't like them. I do like them. They just do things like that to my garden. So yeah, I do wish they would stop eating the garden so I could grow us and them more food. But that's just not the case right now, so we're just going to garden through it and keep figuring it out. And you will notice I have some things on and in or around my beds to try to keep them out. And sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not, so let's do this. I don't know if you can see, but I have pink celery growing. I just think that's so cool. So we have a row of that out to about there. And then the lime green or light green, I don't remember what it is, row here. And I don't even like celery, but I cook with it. So if I can get a whole bunch of harvest out of that, I plan on freezing it. And then here, where I showed you before, are my collards that are getting demolished. So I have this mesh over my bed, and I think we need to make it like a teepee so these bigger things cannot get caught up in it, and so they can't reach these things until they're bigger. So if you have ideas on how to help me with that, that would be great. And then these little bitty things they've been eating on are my dinosaur kale. Hey, there's even like a little pine tree sapling growing in there. So I need to make it more convenient for me to be able to lift this up and do some weeding. And here we have some lovely little parsley babies. And I'm going to try. There's hyssop in there. But these big old plants are covering them, so they might get shaded out. And it's just going to focus on my mesh. So sorry about that. But I do have hyssop in there as a companion plant. And these show, all of this on this side show that they're Napa cabbage, but this sure doesn't look like Napa cabbage. This reminds me more of broccoli rabe, but I don't know. This might be like my leafy cabbage. I'm gonna taste it. That tastes more like broccoli rub. It's kind of peppery. Definitely not what it should be. So I don't know if I got my seeds mixed up or what, or if some plants got shaded out, because you can see I am crowding the heck out of these. That way I can get a lot of things if other things don't grow up or if my chickens demolish it. But I have some kohlrabi here, and it's bubbled up here so they can't quite reach those, which I'm grateful for. And then through here we have some leeks. Some are bigger than others, but all these little spindly looking things are leeks. And then for some reason they're not getting this area. I don't understand. But I do have some chamomile growing right there. The big poof. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of flowers off of that. And I feel like that might be another kohlrabi, but I know I have a lot of collards planted in here. And right there on this leaf that's been eaten is some of that red kale. This is kale from last year. It's still growing. The stalk is huge. I don't know if you can see that, but I've just left it. Don't know why. Don't ask, because I just don't know why. But I've got some calendula over there and some calendula here, and it says orange calendula there. So I don't know if they kicked a tag out or if I just can't see it. And I'll go around and show you a little thing that's hidden as well. And hidden underneath this tomato cage is some beets growing in here. And also in here. I cannot tell if y'all can see, but I sure hope you can. Yeah, you should be able to see that right there. Then we got some green onions that really need to be harvested, and some Egyptian walking onions. And in here is definitely a lot of radishes that, let's see. Holy moly. You can't have it, it's mine. I don't even know what kind this is because I just threw a bunch out in this little area, but that's a heck of a radish, and I don't see any splits. Well, maybe a little bit up top. But I'm going to have to go through here and harvest all of these. See what we got. Maybe make some roasted radishes. If you haven't done that, they're lovely. They're very similar to potato. And then this looks like another calendula. We might be in luck. Sorry if my lighting's horrible today. But we might actually have some nice calendulas growing. This area here is where all my peppers were. Look at the size of that. You can see I still need to do a massive cleanup. But that's crazy. That pepper has gone through freezes, just hanging out here on its own, chilling. So, I don't know if I can do anything with that or not. Will be interesting to see. Maybe I can dehydrate it. And then through here is where all my tomato cages are hiding my food. I really should have figured out something sooner. I pulled off one of these cages and that's how much fell off. And these, I don't even know what lettuce is this. Musculin mix. That sure don't look like a mix. Okay, now that the honking has stopped, we have this little guy here, and I have no idea what it is. No idea. There's a label there, but I don't know what it says. So the chickens definitely got through here a little bit because all of this was planted as well. But you can see the peas are all the way up there, and they are just about ready to start blooming and hopefully giving us some peas. Now over here, I know that one is broccoli raw. That one is, and then we do have some more dino kale in here. And as you can see, they've stood here and reached through here to get this leaf. But we do have a decent family size bunch of the purple bok choy is what that is. Here is another chicken protection device, a random basket from that freezer video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. And I have no idea what's growing in this because all my labels are gone. Oh, here's one. Let's see if it's right. Maybe turnip. And then some carrot for sure. So I don't know what we actually have. It does look like turnip greens, I guess. So I need to go through and thin that out. So maybe we can get some nice size turnips, and you can see they've been pecking at these as well. Anything that pokes through, they peck at. And I did have things planted on this side, which that might be some germinating, but I don't know. It got kicked all around, so who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. I do have a few things that I'll show you in the greenhouse in a minute, but y'all have got to see these two plants, and they are doing so good. I've had them both, one about 3 years, one about 2 years, and I'm excited. Look at this plant. I hope you can see all the blooms all over this. Look at the little bee friend. Sorry, didn't know you were in there. Go eat. Go pollinate. Look at all the blooms, and they just smell so good. If you haven't smelt citrus blossoms, what have you been doing? For real, they are just so beautiful. And I just love the variegation on this. This is a variegated pink lemon, and we did get some lemons from it last year, but it was very few. Sorry, bee, I'll leave you alone now, but I can't wait for this. I just love the look of this plant, but this plant will not survive in ground with no frost protection here in Southeast Texas. So I keep it in a pot, which I still haven't potted it up, but I'm gonna wait. I don't want to disturb it while it's doing all of its thing. Yeah, this one needed some water. I did water it. It's under cover. It's under my shade cell because it just doesn't like the full sun throughout summer here, so it just kind of lives here. And that way it also has a little frost protection whenever we get some freezes, which it might have got a little bit of damage, but I think it's also looking pretty good. But look at all those blossoms. All those buds everywhere. Buds. I mean, this plant is maybe 2 foot tall. Can it even support that many blooms? I just don't understand. It's crazy. Crazy. So my backyard might look horrible and everything's dead, but it smells amazing. One last thing over here, if you grow garlic chives, I'm sure regular chives as well, I did not protect these from the frost, and they're doing amazing, even growing up some little babies there. Look at this Camilla. It is so happy now. It has got so many blooms. Let's get in one close for you. See if I can zoom in on one in the sun. I'm just gonna pick one. Can you see that one? Oh, I did pick it. This one's a little old, but it is just lovely. They don't really have much of a scent, but they are definitely eye candy. Alright, let's go check on the little seedlings we planted the other day. Y'all, this place is becoming a jungle. So much of a jungle. Everybody's still in hiding because I heard people have an old wives' tale about if it thunders in February that there will be a freeze in April, so I'm nervous to take everything out, even with our warm temperatures. But look at that toothache plant. It's just going to town. But look at all the okra babies. Yes, I planted a whole tray. Look, my germination is absolutely crazy on these. I think there's 2 little pots that nothing's come up yet. But look here, eggplants and Roma and tomatillo and Tessa's landrace currant, yellow pear, cherry tomato, San Marzano. Everybody's coming up except the peppers in this tray. And then Greg's Grande, which is a pepper, some Natapinos. The Natapinos look like they're a little bit further behind than the Greg's Grande. Giant Marconi's coming up. So things are happening, you guys. So I am super excited. Hopefully I can keep these okra alive because I want to just go around and plant them everywhere that I have some not so great soil, because they can handle some neglect. And see if we can get a year's worth of okra finally, because sister was a little disappointed last year, but it is what it is, so we'll try better this year. I have one more thing. You're gonna love it. We got my sugar cane wrapped up. That's what that is. Looks like some of it blew away, but look at that. Our peach tree is living its best life. And I think we put this in 1 year ago. So it looks like we might be getting fruit this year, and I just can't wait to see what happens. I just cannot wait. If y'all have some pruning tips, let me know. Look at all these going straight up too. We did prune. I don't think we did. Can't remember if we ever got to doing our summer prune, so that might be why it's a little crisscrossy. And there's some other plants, some other trees, some other fruit trees. We tried doing 4 trees in one hole, which is a method that people do. So it's pruned on the inside, so it's like a big bush kind of. And so far this is the only one that's came out of dormancy. I don't know if the others are dead, but we'll wait and find out. If they are, then this tree can just have this spot. We're okay with that. I do have some irises that are coming up and some garlic, but I can show you those on another video. Anyway, we're back at this lovely camellia. I just can't get enough of it. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like. Help us reach our 1,000 subscribers by clicking subscribe. Leave us a comment about what your favorite plant is, or let me know whatever you're doing today, because I'm interested to know what people all over the world are getting done for their gardens. And till the next one, love you, bye-bye.